guys, Claire here from My Mortgage. Today talking about borrowing money as a self-employed person. So we get a lot of queries about this because the banks can sometimes deal with it in different ways, but I'm just going to outline a couple of things to consider if you're looking to buy your first home, second home, a rental property, etc., and you're self-employed or you run your own business. Firstly, what is self-employed? Basically, if you're not getting paid a wage or a salary, which gets deposited into your account each week via a payslip, then you're probably self-employed. You might be contracting, to one company or many companies, or you might be running a business, a limited company, or trading under your personal name or as a sole trader. So those names and terms might not mean a lot to you, but basically if you're not receiving wages or salary into your account each week, then you're probably self-employed. And I'm hoping you've got an accountant. Standard bank policy states that you do need to be self-employed and provide updated financials for the previous 2 years before you're eligible to borrow. We find that even if you have been self-employed for a year, 18 months, we can still show some really good figures around that and a really robust situation from your accountant, some commentary around where you've been, what you've been doing. We can actually obtain borrowing with that lower financial level, but it is really important to provide a bunch of information. So if you're not sure, get in touch with us and provide your most recent tax return or financial statements, and we can go from there. Self-employed people do get a few more questions asked from the banks. Primarily, the first one is, do you have any business or debt relating to that business? Quite often we get accountant requirements to confirm that a company doesn't have any liabilities or doesn't have any loans next to its name. And some people do sometimes get a little bit confused between what debt is personal debt and what is business debt. And sometimes that can kind of travel over from one to the other. So really important to know where you're at with that as well. All in all, we consider ourselves really pretty good at getting lending in place for self-employed people, whether it's a business, you're a contractor, or you're sole trader. We can normally work with you to get some financial statements together or a tax return or some profit and loss statements from your accountant and do a really good job of getting some lending in place for you. So the first thing to do is to get in touch with us. If you click on our contact form, flick through some details around your business or how much you're earning, etc., and we can go from there. Look forward to hearing from you.